Welcome to Macros and VBA chapter. To begin, I want to describe few things such as what is macros and what is VBA and why we do need to work with them. As I mentioned before, if we bring developer tab, we have macros and code sections here and some other elements we could use. As an example, I did show you if you click on the macros and select the word commands, you could search any macros here, such as the list command, and you could find the list of shortcuts or any commands on Microsoft Word. And we did run. If you remember, I set on current keyboard settings, okay, and will automatically create a list of all commands already set the shortcut, which by default you cannot do that easily and manually. So some actions such as a list of shortcuts you cannot do manually, you could use macros. In another word, I could say any complicated commands or process we could do with macro. Also, if we have some repetitive jobs such as cleaning documents, as an example, removing double or triple paragraph marks, extra spaces, or some other adjustments, we could use macros. Although we could use manually make any macro for any simple adjustment, but it is unnecessary. Yet we will get one by one, step by step to do that job from the small blocks of actions to make complicated actions or a list of different commands. To bring macros, as I mentioned before, you could go to the File, Options, go to Customize ribbon, and enable Developer section on the main tabs and press OK. On the developer, we have code sections, add-ons or plugins, controls or objects for bringing elements which named classes, and other sections which I will mention on the future. On the code section, we have Visual Basic, which the shortcut is Alt or Option F11. If I click on that, the Visual Basic editor will be opened. Allow me to close it. We have macro, which I mentioned before. As an example, macros in word commands, you could search and run. As an example, very simple one, zoom 100%. You could click on that and run, or simply double click. And there it is, very simple action. Now we have 100% zoom. And we could use record macro, which it is very helpful to make reverse engineering, which in the next video I will mention about that how it's working.